Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to my public live stream. Our local time is 17 past 9 and it's Wednesday night. Hello, Yakub, Hoi Monty, Mohammed, Zahra. Welcome, everyone. It's 2 minutes speaking challenge and you are welcome to participate. So, dear viewers, if you remember, I've started this live stream to help you develop your speaking. So, if I give you a topic and you have to speak at least 2 minutes about the topic, bear in mind that this type of topic helps you bring your confidence level up. I know that more or less you guys are good speaker, but sometimes when it's a matter of speaking about a topic, people may be confused, or maybe you need to have more vocabs, which is why I believe that this kind of topic is really helpful for you to develop your confidence level. So, welcome everyone once again. Thank you very much for joining at the moment. I believe that it is midnight in many Asian countries and early morning like Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Vietnam and Thailand and other countries. Hello Abdirazak, welcome. Hello Mahmoud, welcome. So if you're interested you can join me, but Hello might charge you some dollar because it's not a student's live stream, it's a teacher's live stream. So once again guys, thanks for joining at this moment. But even if you can't join, I'll give you some hints how you can be a good speaker, how you can talk about any topic at least 2 minutes or more. And I'd like to know where you're from and what's the time in your country. Alpha says it's 2 a.m. in my country. Which country are you from, Alpha? You're from Bangladesh. That's great. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome. So, why are you still awake, Alpha? That's my question. You didn't go to sleep yet. Hello, Akila. Welcome. If you're watching for the first time, if you have joined for the first time, thank you very much for coming here and watching this live stream. I'm glad that you have joined. Trying to sleep, okay. Zara says Iraq is 11:19 p.m. So you are ahead of 2 hours. Abdulrazak says 11 in your country. Which country are you from, Abdulrazak? You're from Somalia, looks like to me. And Ahmed from Iraq as well. And Mohammed from Oman. Hoimunti from Bangladesh. Well, and Yakub, it doesn't show which country are you from. Akila says United Arab Emirates. All of these letters should be capital letter, okay? U capital, A capital, and E capital. Okay. So, worry less, you can see my t-shirt. Run more. Egypt. Najmoon, you're from Bangladesh. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. So, it is midnight in many Asian countries, and I believe that you haven't slept yet. Let me see if someone wants to hop on or not. If not, that's fine. I'll continue speaking for some time. Hello, Abdu, welcome. You're from Egypt. Ahlan Sahlan. ওয়েলকাম। এবং বাংলাদেশি যারা জয়েন করেছেন সবাইকে শুভেচ্ছা এবং স্বাগতম। I can speak in 6 different languages, guys, including Bengali, Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, and German. And I'm still learning English. I didn't sleep, Akila says. You're from India. मेरा प्रोग्राम में आपको बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूँ. Okay, guys, so that's a demonstration that I know some of the language. Some of the languages it should be. Okay, guys. So once again, it's Wednesday night, and this live stream's about 2 minutes speaking challenge. If you ever set for the IELTS exam, or if you're planning to sit for the IELTS exam in the future, bear in mind that in the speaking task 2 cue card, there is a topic where you have to speak at least 2 minutes or more. Okay. Tanzir, welcome. You're from India. Ashraf says, learn Nepali. It's very easy and beautiful. Thank you very much. I wish I could learn all of the languages. Nazbun says, where are you from, sir? And feel pleased, it should be. Nazmun and all the people who have joined for the first time, I was born in Bangladesh. So my first language is, or the mother tongue is Bengali. English is my second language. I can speak in Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, and German. I live in the United Kingdom, Nazmun, for the last 18 years. Hello, Ocean. Welcome. So, as a matter of fact, I had to learn those languages because of my job, for my studies, for my training, or for many other reasons. I like learning languages. Okay. So, guys, you can tell me about yourself a little bit, like where are you from and what do you do? And why have you downloaded this application? Bear in mind that this application has been designed and developed for the people who would like to develop their language to the next level. And today, and I made a post in our Facebook group. You know that this Hallo app has also got a Facebook page. Its name is same, Hallo. Let's speak English. Okay, and we also post sometimes there. Also in the Hello community, I post many things. Ashraf says, I too know 4 languages. That's great. Still learning the 5th one, Tamil. Great. Hello, Abdurazak, welcome. Mohammed says, Teacher RahatAli, I couldn't contact you before. You got to be a subscriber to do so. The fact is that I lost my subscription on Hello Plus. Okay, well, when did you lose it? Did you email to our support? Please email them. That should be your first instance. And I'm sure you know that address, don't you? If not, I'm writing here. So when you email, give all the details, what happened exactly, then I can ask our IT to have a look. Okay, let me take the screenshot, Mohammed. Give me one quick second. Okay, one more. Okay, I have already emailed them. That's good, Mohammed. That's now better for me. I can ask our IT to find out the reason and they will contact you. Give us a tip so that we can speak English fluently. Definitely, Ashraf, give me a moment. You're still waiting. All right, great. Hello, Emma, welcome. So, guys, the $1 million questions, how I can be a fluent speaker. Uh, Before I answer, there are some things you must be aware. Disclaimer, these are my opinions. It may not be same from other people, others' opinion. Bear in mind that learning a language is sometimes challenging. Sometimes it could be difficult for you because of their sound. Have you ever thought why your sound doesn't sound like a native? There may be many reasons. The number one reason is possibly the English language or the letter has some sound that doesn't have in your mother tongue. Okay, and possibly the letter that English language has got doesn't match with your mother tongue. And possibly the sounds you have practiced from your mother tongue do not have all the sounds in English language. It is like a vice versa related. Okay, so uh, in order to be fluent speaker, as I said, you must have minimum education. Disclaimer: if you don't know how to read a line, if you don't know how to write English sentences, it will be difficult for you to develop, you know. So Ashraf says it's not that I don't know English, but I don't know why I always feel nervous. If you feel nervous, that is psychological. You have to overcome it. All right. And being hesitated is a wrong word. You feel hesitated. We don't use being in this case. Mohammed, welcome. Hiya, alaikum salam. Mahabub Basha, who is that? Okay, so the first thing you need to have is wider ranges of vocabulary. What exactly the vocab means? Number one, synonyms of a word. It could be antonym, it could be phrasal verbs, or phrases, or maybe idioms, or collocations. It could be a dialect even. Bear in mind that conversational English is different than written English. We say and use many English words which we don't use in our writing. For instance, I'm over the moon or I'm under the weather. This type of English is only acceptable in your conversation, not in the written form. You'll not be able to write those things in written form anywhere because these are like conversational English, more like informal. Okay, and after that, the challenging part is that when you know a new word, and sometimes you don't know how to make sentences. I've seen many learners around the world, not only on this app and outside of this app. They say, "Teacher, I know very good vocabs, but I don't know how to use them." Then I ask them, "Okay, if you know this many words and if you don't use it, then what's the point of learning?" Please, 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 three times I'm saying, if you know a word, try to know how it can be used in a conversation or maybe in a writing. I'll give you very simple tricks today for all of you. If you're learning new word, first try to know the meaning, content or context, and also which kind of parts of space. Is it an adjective, verb, adverb, etc.? Then make at least 3 sentences. Okay, I'll be explaining what kind of sentence do you need. Number one, positive sentence. Number two, a negative sentence with the same word. Number three, an interrogative sentence with first person. Now write with the second person, another 3. Now write with the third person. So you're getting 9 sentences in present form. Now change it to the past tense, another 9 sentences. Change it into the future tense, another 9 sentences. So you're going to write 27 sentences with one word. Now you'll be surprised to see that, oh, you're really writing well. Uh-oh. What happened? Sorry guys, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Hello Firuzan, thank you very much guys. I don't know what happened exactly. I just lost the connection. So I had to restart it. Thank you very much for being patient and listening to my conversation. As I was explaining, with one word now we are making 27 sentences. Now picture it, if you learn 10 words every day, you're going to write 270 sentences. In order to learn a language, you need to be patient, you need to focus, you need to have strong desire, you need to have a goal. It's not easy, but it is not impossible either, which means it is possible. It will be difficult, but you can overcome it, you can learn it. All right, guys, thank you very much for coming back again. I believe that I lost my previous viewers, so I had to restart it. I don't know what's the problem here. It happens sometimes. Okay. So if you're interested to develop your English language, okay, either in your speaking or reading or writing, you have to practice. Firuzan says, I have a question. I have a doubt. We can't write advanced English in exam like I'm over the moon. Yes, we can't write it because it is not a written form. It is informal English. We can write 27 sentences with one word. That's right, Firuzan. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome. Oh, Firuzan, are you from Turkey? Which part of Turkey are you from? And Haya, you're from Saudi Arabia. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaba. Before coming to the UK, I was in Saudi Arabia. Hello, Hera, welcome. Hello, another Mohammed from Iraq, welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan. Hello, Tarun, welcome. Hello, Sana, welcome. Hello, Mesa, welcome. I'm glad that you're joining. I thought that no one is going to join me. Mohammed, I speak 6 languages and Arabic is one of them. Firuzan says first 27 sentences. After that, how we connect between 2 sentences? Hera, I'm from England. Oh, you live in Istanbul. That's great, Firuzan. We are coming for holiday in the second week of August. 3 days in Istanbul, 2 days in Cappadocia. Thank you, Haya. I used to work as a pharmacist in Saudi Arabia for 4 years, and I had to learn the Arabic language before coming to the UK. And that was the part of it because in order to register as a pharmacist, you need to know the local language. And I learned Arabic language within 90 days, 3 months. Hello, Nouras, welcome. Hey, Chan, welcome. Tupuk Tapuk, glad to see you. Sure, we love to. We like to go different places. The hot air balloon in Cappadocia, and then in Istanbul, there is a mosque, Hakke, something like that. I just have taken some notes where we have to visit. It's called Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, Galata Tower, Grand Bazaar, Kedika Rumeli Anatolia Castle, Maidan's Tower. Those are our plans to go and visit. Alaikum salam, Bilal. So Tarun Ma was born in Bangladesh. So Bengali is my first language or mother tongue. I can speak Hindi, the language of India. I can speak Urdu, language of Pakistan. I can speak Arabic. Okay, because I used to live in Saudi Arabia and I was in Germany for a year as a part of my job. I know how to speak in German as well. Ashraf says, is it okay if you make some verbal mistakes in job interview? It is okay. Ashraf, remember that it is natural to make mistakes, but if you can learn from it, then that will be amazing. Please bear in mind that you can't learn unless you make mistakes. This is the greatest word from Einstein. And honestly, every mistake is a learning tool. You get inspiration as long as you make mistakes and you learn from it. But if you make mistakes, but if you don't learn from it, then there is no point that you're going to make the same mistake in the future. Then it will be happening again and again. So you need to know the correct form of the mistakes. So who can correct your mistakes? That is the greatest and challenging part. If you can understand your own mistake, then you are an amazing person. But if you can't, then you need to get help from a qualified and competent person. It could be a teacher. It could be another student. Okay. Firuzan, we are going but there by flight. Okay. London, Istanbul, Istanbul, Cappadocia by flight. Bilal says, I am not getting promotion because of my English. Okay. Bilal, you need to practice a lot. I can see that you have got some writing difficulties. You need to practice writing and get it checked. Likewise, you need to speak and make you should be comfortable to talk to another person. Nauras, welcome. Nauras, I would know your name because I know how to read Arabic. Mohammed, in our Hello app mobile phone, there is a place called Insta Match. If you click on the Insta Match, it will directly connect to another person and practice with the person. Secondly, you can conduct your own live stream and invite other people to speak and practice. Okay? And I'm sure you know that where to find Insta Match. Yeah, this is Insta Match. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's too much light, possibly. And there's Instaclass as well. Through Instaclass, you can connect to any teacher. Firuzan says, which language did you learn first? Okay, if you remember, I said Bengali is my mother tongue or first language. I learned the second language is English from my primary school, but I was not good at English grammar and speaking unless I become 13 years old. Then I learned Hindi and Urdu. Hi, Gazala, welcome. Gazala means beautiful eye. I'm weak in English. We don't say I'm weak very English. I'm very weak in English speaking. And Oris says, I don't feel happy in my life because I don't have any job. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. While applying for Australia or UK visa, is it mandatory to have English accent? No, accent is not needed anywhere in the world, Ashraf. Firuz, and I'm writing it. Instamatch. This Instamatch feature is only available from the mobile phone. Ashraf, you can see that I don't have any accent either. I'm trying to pronounce the words in RP, which is the British pronunciation technique. It's called received pronunciation, which totally follows the pronunciation techniques. Hello, Zara, welcome. Remember that there are two types of English in the world, British English and the American English. And they've got distinguished and distinct differences. Maisha says, how can you start learning for IELTS exam? Definitely. Remember that IELTS is not needed for everyone, myself. You need to find out whether you need to sit for the IELTS exam or not. It is needed for three types of people. Number one, if you're planning to study a higher degree in English speaking countries. Okay. Number two, if you're planning to start a job or migrate to an English speaking countries. Number three, some people take this exam to assess their English. If you are one of them, maybe you can consider sitting for the exam. Okay. So that is the reason you can start learning IELTS by going to the different websites and see how the exams are and the questions types. Ashraf, I started learning English as a part of the subject while I was in primary school, but it is not until, as I said, 13 years in year 8, or you could say class 8, I started learning grammar. Before that, all my grammars were wrong. I couldn't write English well. I could barely pass the exam. Gazala said, I'm a pharmacist also. Okay. Uh, Gazala, you need to follow the speaking techniques. Find a speaking partner. Professional English. Oh, not many years. I should say 4 years or more. I used to teach in a different website freely before joining on Hallo. I had students from Thailand, Vietnam, Lagos, Laos, and then India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and I got quite a good number of students. Around 60 students were there from different countries. And later I joined on this app. Hello, Abdirazak, welcome. And I joined on this app as a student. You'll be surprised to know I was the first student in the history of Hello who was promoted to teacher from the students panel. Elena, good evening. Now we have student from Nepal too. Thank you very much. I met many Nepalese soldiers in Germany. Gurung, their last name Gurung, Gurkha people. Okay, so once again, first you need to find out your weak sides. Which part of English you need to develop? Is it your reading or writing or maybe speaking? As soon as you know your weaker part, focus on it. Then I'm sure you can develop. If I can speak English, remember that you can speak better than me. You need to have strong desire. You need to have a strong intention to read. Remember that if you want to know different kinds of vocabs, you need to read every day, like the way you eat food, drink water, and go to sleep. Read something new. Stubborn says, you are good in English? Really? How can you prove that? Stubborn. Don't it? That's a joke. There are many people who are good at English. Okay? We don't say good in English, we say good at English. Stubborn, by the way. How to speak politely like you have to calm. You have to focus on the topic. Okay, Ashraf, remember that in English learning there are 4 features. All right, 2 of them are inputs and another 2 is outputs, and we have to balance it. And I'm sure you know these 4 features. The first input is, remember when we are children, how did you learn the language? We listen to our parents, father and mother. Maybe if you have siblings, maybe brother or sister. So listening is the first input. Then speaking is the first output. And afterward, when you started going to school, then we read. And maybe sometimes at your home you read. So reading is the second input and writing is the second output. And there should be a balance. Whatever you listen, try to speak out loudly. Whatever you read, try to write it accurately. Abdirazak says reading and writing are, not is, easy, but speaking is difficult for me. Then you have to practice. Abdirazak. Okay. Hello, Google. Welcome. So basically, it is really an important matter for you to understand your weaker part if you want to develop your English language. But there is one challenging part that very often people say that how can I be fluent in a short time? Do not think that there is an easy method. Okay, there is no shortcut, there is no quicker method, guys. Everyone has to go through a different stages, challenging parts of your learning. Okay. Hello, Breska, welcome. Astaf says, my weakness in English is like while speaking. Okay, we call them crutch words or repetitive words. I know many people use that, like, oh, you know what, or actually. So it's better to avoid. If you want, you can always avoid it. Ghazala says many times, not many times, I have lot of sentence. You need to focus on spelling in my mind, but whenever I talk to another person, suddenly my mind is blank. This is mostly a psychological problem. You need to overcome it. Maybe you think that, oh, I don't know in English. Do not bring any negative thought. Remember, in English language learning or any kind of learning, it's not only English. If you are studying physics or chemistry or biology, microbiology, epidemiology, public health, psychology, whatever, do not bring negative thought that I can't do it. Always think that I will be able to do it. And this I can't do it thought always controls your internal positive energy. And I believe that you can overcome it. You can remove those negative things from you. So, Gajala, be brave and start speaking. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes or not, but speak loudly, clearly. If you have an audio phone, record your topic, speak 2 minutes. Like, choose a topic like my family. Hey everyone, I'm going to talk about my family. I've got a nuclear family. I've got a father and mother. I've got a brother. Then start speaking about father and mother, what they do. You're liking, disliking. This is the way you can develop. Okay. Then you listen to your own recording, and I'm sure that you'll be able to understand. Oh, this is my mistake. This sentence I forgot. This word I forgot. This grammar I couldn't add. Re-record. Carry on practicing the same thing. Hi, Braska. I'm quite good. Thank you very much. NG, I know your Arabic name. Welcome. I'm quite good, Braska and NG. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So, as I said, learn vocabs, learn how to make sentences, and after that, read these sentences loudly so that you can hear your own sentence. Ashraf says, any tips for the job interview? Give me a moment. So after that, find out a speaking partner and speak every day. If you're going for a job interview, remember that nowadays the interview techniques have been changed. They don't ask the conventional questions. They ask situation-based questions. So the first thing I'll suggest you to read the job description and also about the company, their history, why they are famous, why they're recruiting in this position, and what you bring for the company if they employ you. What is your weakness? What is your strength? Okay. And why do you think that you are the best candidate? Remember that. They will say the same question. There are hundreds of candidates. They have the same quality. What is the difference in you? Why we have to hire you? Please bear in mind that tell something exceptional so that they can think, oh, this person might bring something new to our company. Breska says, how do I overcome on my few confidence? We don't say few confidence, less confidence. I'm shy when I make a presentation, and sometimes when I speak the last, my information and words are few. I have to once again suggest you practice it by yourself. Remember, practice is the only way that will help you develop your confidence level. And read more words. Try to find out their meaning. Try to use them. Angie says Arabic name. I'm from Egypt. Oh, ahlan wa sahlan ya Masriya. Breska, the only way I can help you is to by if you can subscribe to my lesson or classes. Or maybe you can hop on here now, then we can have a practice. Azim, welcome. You're from Pakistan, and my question is that which one would you like to prefer for students learning English online from a tutor or join academy? Azim, it depends on you. If you have interest, you can learn from anywhere, either online or by attending their class. It doesn't matter wherever you choose. It matters if you've got strong interest or desire. Because at the end of the day, it is you who have to practice. The best American teacher or the British teacher can give you lessons, guidelines, exercises, instructions. But if you don't practice it, you will not be able to learn. That's pure and simple, okay? Hello, Salman, welcome. Abdirazak says, I would like to speak, it should be correctly, but the problem is our country doesn't speak English. I see, but still you have to try. Come on, Abdirazak, don't be just, you know, show some excuses, you know. Thank you, Angie. Ashraf said, if they ask about our weakness, do you have to speak truth? Yes, remember, Ashraf, tell the weakness in a positive way. For example, if they say, hey, what's your weakness? You can say, my weakness is that I don't have enough management training, how I can control the other stuff. But now you're changing the thought. If I'm given the opportunity to work for your company, I'm sure that your management people will teach me a course through which I can learn and I can teach other people. Make your negative point into positive or weakness into strength. Do not avoid any answer. If you don't know any answer, simply say, sorry, I don't know, but I would like to know in the future. Make every answer in a positive way. Hello, Paul. Welcome. Gazala says, thank you for a respected person. No worries, Gazala. Thank you very much. Hello, Said. Welcome. Once again, guys, my local time is 9:55 p.m. Wednesday night, and you're watching this live stream from the UK, and it's very hot. It was a hot day yesterday. If you compare our temperatures half, it was 42 degrees Celsius yesterday, but at the moment it's 21. I'll continue a few more moments, guys, then I'm going to finish my live stream. Uh, Dear viewers, if you're watching for the first time, I've got quite a few lessons. Grammar is my specialty, and IELTS teaching is my second specialty, and my third specialty is Basic British IPA, through which I teach British sound pronunciation. Do you know what are the major impacts of British sound? Letter R and letter T. If you want to develop your English language to the British way, first you must know where to avoid letter R and where to use it correctly, as well as letter T, because these two letters are the most distinguished sound between the British English and the American English. Let me give you an easy example. Water. Oh, Harry Potter doesn't need any water. Standard British English. And American will say Harry Potter will not need any water. The T sounds like D and R must be there, but we do not pronounce R in most of the cases when it is the second or third or fourth of the last letter of the word. Okay? And also we must pronounce R if the word starts with letter R, like my name. Risk, rumor, regular, reinforce, rescue. Or if there is a vowel sound after R, like program, Colorado, etc. No problem, Abdurazak. It's almost 2:30 a.m. my neighbor. Okay. You better go to sleep and best of luck for your tomorrow's interview. All right, I have got 2 more minutes before I end up this live stream. Thank you very much once again, dear viewers, for joining at this moment. I believe that you have learned something. Remember, you can learn from anyone. It doesn't necessary to be a teacher. You can learn from any person around the world. I learned many things from many students. I'm grateful to them. And also remember, if you make mistakes and somebody amends it, Always give thanks to the person because you have learned something new, and promise to yourself that I've made a mistake, I've learned it, I'm not going to make the same mistake in the future. This repetitive amendment will help you grow your learning tendency more. Okay, dear viewers, thank you once again. Do you have any more questions before I end up this lesson? If not, I will hope to see you tomorrow morning. And also be aware that very often I conduct live stream from London, Oxford and Cambridge and to my county Essex, and I show you around many things, and it is really a wise idea to see their culture, heritage and history to know more. Okay, heartily thanks for your no worries, Asra. Once again, best of luck. And also, when you're answering the question, eye contact, do not be nervous, be confident. Remember that you don't have, it is not always possible to answer all of the questions in interview, and that is the magic part of the interview. Some questions would be hard, they will test you, but don't worry, you'll try to best. You'll try to do your best. All right, guys, thank you very much once again for joining me. I'll see you later. You take care and bye.